So we're gonna win because
PSG Bayern. Pretty obvious again.
Bayern.
In what world?
Paris.
In what world do Bayern?
Paris are gonna win, but Paris are gonna lose in the semifinals. No.
In what world do Bayern beat Paris?
In this world. It's gonna happen. Just come back to this episode when
Dude,
Bayern
are not better in any position. They don't have players that are better in any position.
And that's the same thing as every team that plays PSG.
Does it matter?
It happens every year.
It doesn't matter because
What happens every year?
it doesn't matter.
You think this year's the special year?
Yeah, I said it. I said it last time I was on here.
You said it.
I said it. No, I didn't say it last year.
You said it the year before.
I didn't say it last year.
The year before.
I told you that this year
7 years
is the last year where PSG could win the Champions League before a long time.
Wait! What's happened, guys? What's happened, Alpha? What's happened, life? What's happened, football? What's happened to Paris Saint-Germain?
Welcome back
To everything footy.
Episode 16.
Episode 16.
16.
It's probably not 16. We're back!
Again,
It's not 16.
Cue the clip. I'm just kidding.
Nathan.
We don't edit our videos.
Because we're real like that. You know what I'm saying?
So, guys, we're back finally.
Realistically, it's episode 14.
Episode 14. It's been about... It's been time.
Yeah. Bad time. In it. But we're back. And,
Back better than ever.
A lot of things have
I mean,
happened.
actually, firstly, let's apologize because it's been like 3 weeks.
let's apologize
like
to our
2
20
months.
fans.
No, because realistically, we did the IRL video. Did you guys enjoy that one? That was
Talking to
enjoyable.
us?
Yeah, I'm talking to both of you
I thought
guys.
you were talking to our 20 fans.
I was talking to the 20 fans and you guys.
The IRL video was chill. I just want to say, I'm Nathan.
My name is Alex,
And his name is Washed. Finished.
and the camera has
Zero
negative
ball
space.
You want to talk about zero ball knowledge?
Who?
Arthur.
Nathan? No, the thing is, Nathan has ball knowledge to the extent that we
Of
talk about Madrid.
Oh, that's cap.
No, you override Madrid so much.
That's cap.
Even the thing of the Madrid, let me
When
say
have I
this.
been wrong about Madrid?
I'm gonna tell you.
When have I been wrong?
I'm gonna
about
tell you.
a Madrid statement that I've made.
Madrid
That's
are
the
a
thing.
club. Madrid.
That's the point.
Let me tell you. Madrid are a club.
Why are we talking
That-
about Madrid?
I just
When
want to
have
say
I been
this.
wrong about a statement that I made.
Madrid are a club that doesn't win games.
Oh, so they.
The only games that they do win are in the Champions League
Oh, okay.
by slim margins.
Oh, okay.
And they're not winning the Champions League this year either, so.
Neither are PSG.
So, guys, today we're going to talk about Champions
Oh,
League.
there's zero ball knowledge.
Arthur's zero ball knowledge. We're going to talk about Arsenal, the Premier
So-
League. We're going to talk about the relegations battle in the Premier League. We might talk about Gary Lineker,
We're gonna talk
that
about,
case.
We're gonna talk about PSG's chances at the Champions League title.
We're going to talk about how Madrid We're going to talk about how Madrid are not winning La Liga and
Or
instead
any trophy this season.
or any trophy this season and
Yeah.
instead Barcelona are going to win La Liga.
And the Champions League too.
Your whole life is based on the Champions League, Nathan. You're literally Champions
We
League.
won La Liga last season.
You're Mr. Yeah. Like, who
You won I won La Liga last season trophy.
who was in contention last year?
Real Madrid.
Because they won, you know, bed.
Who won in 2020?
Let's go Madrid.
Real Madrid.
No.
2019.
Atletico won in 2021.
Wait,
See,
2020.
This is what I mean.
Oi!
This is what I mean.
2020, 21.
You guys don't know shit.
No, you're stupid. You just
curse.
swore. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't watch La Liga every day because it's so boring. The commentators speak like they're at a freaking pub on a Sunday afternoon
Do you
after
love
being
football?
being drunk their heads off after
Do
playing
you
a
love
footy game.
football? Or do you love
Realistically,
The only
I would
reason
rather
you watch-
spend my time.
Do you love football or do you watch entertainment?
I would rather watch Serie A than La Liga.
I would rather watch a good Napoli-Atalanta than Real Madrid-Almeria.
Yeah, there's nothing new. We know either Madrid are gonna lose or they're gonna win. Like realistically,
What is the other
They're
option?
gonna tie the league.
they're gonna tie.
Oh my god.
Can we
Our
talk
podcast
about?
is falling off. So
Can we
much.
talk about the
These guys?
Can we talk about who's these guys?
You too.
You're part of us.
You also said PSG was gonna go through with
I want to
bad
talk about
confidence,
this.
mate.
Let
I
me
said
go
they're
on a
gonna
little-
lose in the semis.
Shut up.
I said PSG might win, but they'll lose in the next.
The
No, you said they'll lose in the semifinals.
what Nathan won't tell you
Yeah, I was
about
wrong.
that clip is that at the time. So when was that clip?
In January.
January. Mbappe wasn't injured for first leg. Okay, this was before the first leg. Neymar wasn't injured. Nuno Mendes wasn't fully fit. Marquinhos wasn't fully fit. Okay, you're talking about like a 75% team, and you can't tell me you've been saying for the past year the whole team revolves around Mbappe. Oh, Mbappe, whatever. But then when Mbappe's not here, apparently that's an excuse. So I don't really get the logic.
Okay, so if all that is so like relevant, amazing, and intelligently interpreted, why did even after losing the first leg, why did you still say with full confidence that PSG would go through?
Because he's a delusional PSG fan.
So you admit
Again,
you're delusional PSG.
Neymar wasn't injured.
Arthur, realistically, PSG were gonna lose anyways.
You said 5 minutes before the second game started that Mbappe would score a hat trick and PSG would go through.
What?
Did you or
Are
did you
you-
not say
He
I did
said
not.
PSG would
He
make
said,
a
not.
comeback?
I remember Arthur saying, even though I want PSG to go through, I think we're losing this game. I remember him saying that.
Where's Talk 23?
I remember him saying that.
It's not gonna be saved, you bumbo. You
Yeah, it is, it is.
Bumbo clock.
Bumba Club.
Bumbo
Bumba Club.
I gotta scroll through all of Nathan's crying.
Barca are winning right now. Rafinha scored.
Madrid won yesterday. Arsenal won this morning.
Crazy.
Arsenal
Man
won
United
3-0.
yesterday.
Casemiro got another red card.
Straight reds in his last 3 games. My boy. If they lose. What?
So he said it.
You still before
Where's
Neymar
my
was
Mbappe
injured,
hat trick?
before Neymar was injured, you still said PSG would go through.
Yeah, before Neymar was injured.
So what? Neymar is the whole team. Messi and Mbappe are shit.
No. But
Stop
it's,
swearing.
It's like when you have three world-class players, you can't neutralize all three. When you have two world-class
Three
players, you can
world-class
neutralize
players
two.
is not enough to go through against a struggling Bayern.
Struggling Bayern.
Yeah, you said it yourself.
Struggling Bayern.
You said it yourself.
Can we take a look at their last 10 games? I think they've won all 10.
One thing people don't understand about football is
PSG are mudded.
the team and the manager.
Booty.
And
Booty cheeks.
The team and the manager.
cheeks.
Listen to me. The team and the
All
manager.
you have to say is PSG are
No, Nathan. It's not that.
are bombo class.
In football, it's more than just bad or good. You have to look at the strat. Okay, you can lead. It's not okay. They're bad. I agree, but there's some sort of you're not just bad. There's a reasoning for the reason that you're bad. Okay, PSG's strategy, PSG's manager, PSG's revolvements is not a big team
I'm gonna tell you.
safety.
I don't disagree.
I'm gonna tell you the problem about PSG. It's that first of all,
Say it.
there's been too many different strategies attempted in the past like 5 years. Ever since Neymar came,
Strategy.
there
Give
was
it to Messi, you give it to Mbappe.
no,
Strategy.
not the strategy, the policies, the
That's
transfer
strategy.
policy. There was the buying big players era, then there was the no transfer era, then there was the buy
Paying
finished
Mbappe
players,
$200 million.
buy finished 35-year-olds, give them 200K a week wage. Talking about Icardi, what does he do? Collect a wage, go to Galatasaray, and then his wife accuses him of rape. Like, it's just not sustainable. And then you have players like Fabian Ruiz, Vitinha, I'm talking about who else? Donnarumma. They don't have any attachment to PSG. They don't want their dream club was never
100%.
PSG.
I
When
agree.
you talk
Dream
about
club was
clubs like
ever
Madrid,
PSG.
that's the thing. When you
No
talk
one's
about
dream
players
club
like
was ever
you
PSG.
talk about
100%.
Nkunku, talk about Coman, you talk about Moussa
That's what you
Diaby,
just said.
Xavi Simons, not Xavi Simons, but all three of those, their dream club was PSG. They grew up in Paris. They all support PSG. Why are they not in Paris right now playing? And that's the thing with Madrid. All Madrid players that Madrid buy are all of them. Madrid's their dream club.
And it's the
whatever.
same thing with
and
Arsenal.
That's why it works. And same thing with Arsenal.
It's true. The
Bro,
passion
always
the
gotta
players.
bring up Arsenal.
Listen, the passion the players have for Arsenal and this
And
team.
we're talking about
It's
the Champions League here. I'm sorry, Arsenal cannot really. be
next
the
year.
conversation.
Next year we're in the
Thursday,
Champions
Alex
League.
is happening on Thursday.
We're playing Sporting at home, and honestly, I hope we lose.
He wants to lose because he wants them to win the Prem. Focus on the
I
Prem.
don't care about Europa League. We're already in Champions League. Winning Europa League won't do anything for me.
But that proves you don't have standards for your big club.
Arteta doesn't want to win the Europa League. I mean, he
You know
does.
that. You know him?
But he's playing Matt Turner in net when he's actually so
Cheeks.
bad.
It's just a
Like
red
really, realistically, Matt Turner single-handedly threw the win over Sporting last week.
Arsenal don't need the
flag. Okay,
Europa
but
League.
let's talk about Arsenal.
I agree.
Let's talk about Arsenal a little bit. I want to make one final statement about PSG. I agree with what you said like 5 minutes ago. About their legacy, whatever, manager, blah blah. But I think that PSG, a club that has recently been balling in the past the past decade,
Yeah.
they've been overtaken by some Qataris and became a big new superstar club with very high expectations.
When in reality, they're not actually a big club.
A pretty slow
It's
start.
just
A pretty slow start. In the near 2010s.
no, because you know
In
the
near
best-
Let me talk. In the near 2010
Let me
years,
talk.
a pretty slow start, just winning Ligue 1. Not that big of an achievement, but they were still winning Ligue 1, like year in year out. And then near the 2018s, 2019s, people started considering PSG as Champions League contenders.
Mhm.
I agree.
With Mbappe on the come up,
Neymar,
from Monaco, getting Neymar, and
Thiago
now Messi
Silva.
coming in. Thiago Silva left a long time ago.
No, but I'm talking about 2015,
I'm not talking about 2015.
2016.
Anyways, PSG made it to the semis. They made it to the final even. The past 2 years have been a bit rough out in the round of 16 both years. But I mean, to be fair to them, they've played the two biggest clubs in the world, Madrid and Bayern, in the last round of 16s, which is pretty unfortunate. But I think that if you want to be a big club, and the fans all call them a big club, call them contenders every year, saying all this yappy yappa after beating Clermont Foot 9-0. They just don't back it up. They're a club that has no passion. They have all the money in the world. They've spent arguably in the top 3 most amount of money in the past 10 years. But it doesn't matter. Because the Ligue 1, realistically, it doesn't mean anything. It's just another day.
I'm gonna
So
drift
I
the
think that
subject.
PSG should not be considered
Look.
a big club.
Look,
I agree with Nathan.
look, give me a sec.
And I think the fans should pipe down and get a reality check. Because honestly, how many reality checks do you need? How many times do you need to be humiliated in the Champions League to be taken back to reality in your place?
Look. So
PSG are not a big
I'm
club.
gonna
Final
final statement and then I'm gonna drift the subject away. In the early 2000s, you had players like David Luiz, Pastore, Lavezzi,
Ibrahimovic.
Thiago Silva, Thiago Motta,
In the 2010s.
Thiago Motta. 2010, sorry, Cavani. Those
Lucas
are players. Lucas Moura. Those are players that cared about the club. You remember that Chelsea game when they played Chelsea and Ibra got a red, and then they came back and they drew 2-2. I think that was probably the greatest game in PSG's history, and that says a lot. And that's
Also, by the way, when they got to the final in 2018,
2019.
2019,
2020.
2020, they played Leipzig,
and
Atalanta
Yeah, I know.
to get to the
And there was
final.
only one leg.
Like realistically,
So you had players like that, and they had the passion. That's so much passion, and they had no pressure. They weren't supposed to win the Champions League. They were supposed to make the quarters, maybe an eventual semi-final, but like there was no pressure. And then 2017 they signed Mbappe, they signed Neymar, and Nasser, all of a sudden, he goes, okay, now the goal is the Champions League, or if you don't win the Champions League, it's a failed season. And that put so much pressure on the players.
Yeah.
And year in,
I'm
year
sorry,
out.
but PSG's players, I think, are big enough and respectable enough to be expected to win the Champions League. You cannot have
Yes.
this team
Yes.
and
But
not like
the thing
be
is,
expected to win the Champions
thing
League. They're
is-
getting paid
But it's
so
all names.
much.
It's all names.
after
it's names.
so many chokes, there's a point. Like for example, Real Madrid last year, there becomes a point after that many chokes in Champions League every single year, where the other team scores one goal and you're like, oh, okay, here we go again. It's gonna happen again, and then that's just a complete loss of confidence, and then you lose, and then, that's what's lacking today. Those players that bring the passion, and Mbappe. This is gonna drift the subject away. In my opinion, what's gonna happen is the Qatar is gonna buy United, and their statement signing is gonna be Mbappe, and he's gonna join Man United, because realistically, Man United and Real are the only two clubs in the world that can afford him, and either he stays at PSG this year, which I don't know if he should, but see, so why didn't he go to Real? Why didn't he go to
Why are
Real?
you
Tell us why he
laughing?
didn't go to Real.
Because he wanted to lose in the round of 16 again. Nah, what made me laugh is Mbappe to Man U. Sorry, you can keep going.
That's it. That's all I wanted to say. I'm being so serious.
Um,
They need a striker.
You're not funny.
They have the
Nathan.
money. They need a striker. They have the money.
You're wearing a Manchester United shirt right now. I thought you were a Real Madrid fan.
cause
Cause you're goats on the back.
I'm no Man United supporter. Alright.
So then why are you wearing the damn shirt?
Cause Ronaldo, and it's a nice shirt.
Speaking about
So if Saka
Ronaldo.
goes to Spurs, am I gonna?
Speaking about Ronaldo, my idol ghosted against Al Ittihad, number 1,339th club in the world.
Because Ronaldo's 38. I don't.
Sorry,
give
my
a-
bad.
I don't
You
give
know.
a balls, to be honest. Realistically, there's no way Mbappe goes to Man United.
Realistically, there is.
If the guy wants to be a future GOAT, then there's only one place he could go.
No.
I agree with
And-
Nathan.
and if he-
I agree with Nathan, but the thing is that
if he doesn't, then realistically you can consider him a Mickey Mouse player.
I think Madrid don't want him anymore.
They do.
And yeah, Madrid has standards.
No, they act like they don't want him, but secretly, Ancelotti, oh, do you want Mbappe? I'm not gonna answer
Bro,
that question.
Real Madrid-
like come on.
Real
man.
Madrid can win
Like-
every single thing they have without Mbappe.
I think it would just be easier for Madrid. If Mbappe goes to Madrid, realistically, it's gonna be way too easy. Well, I mean, I don't want to say that because then next
That's
year
what they
if he
said
goes
when-
and then loses.
Well, that's what they said when Messi.
That
Mbappe,
exact-
and
it's exactly what I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
but that's Messi and Mbappe. That's not Mbappe to Madrid. Messi is not a Champions League guy. Like he's not the guy that you say, okay, he finally has good players around him. He's gonna win the Champions League. See, I'm real with myself. Okay, everyone says Messi goes to PSG. Oh my God, super team. Round of 16 exit 2 years in a row. Okay, like it just shows he's not the guy, bro. He's not that guy. He cannot carry.
That's
a
what I'm
team
saying. No, that's
to another.
it's
round
all
of
about the
Champions League.
passion. Look, he still has a level. We saw it for Argentina. It's all these
Okay, but he
players that
can't
don't
carry
want
a
to play
team.
for the club.
Nathan,
Did we
Messi's
see him against Bayern?
Messi's
He
being
got
paid.
pocketed.
Messi's
That's what I'm
being
saying. Did
Messi's
he get
being-
pocketed against France? No.
Messi.
he
Messi.
has-
Listen. Messi is being paid an enormous amount of money to play in a club that he doesn't give two bums about.
Yeah, obviously.
He doesn't care.
It's obvious.
Literally, he plays, he scores a goal, he celebrates. That's done. He makes his paycheck, he goes home with his wife. He has his World Cup. Everyone knows he's the GOAT, except Ronaldo fans.
Not even. Except Nathan.
Why are we getting into a Messi? Ronaldo?
I'm not. I'm just saying like what it is. Like realistically, Messi, he doesn't care. He doesn't care if he's the GOAT or not.
But why are we getting into this debate?
Because you're saying
We're stopping it now.
You're saying that Messi doesn't care about. I mean, you're saying that
I said
Messi
he's not the guy
Messi's
to
not
bring
the
a team
guy.
through. Because Arthur said that when you have Messi and Mbappe, your expectations are to
Yeah,
win
obviously.
everything.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Well, that's
They
true.
were.
No.
They
Your
were.
He
expectations
came
are to
for
win
the
everything.
expectations for the whole
Your
world.
expectations are to win everything if you're a Messi fan.
No.
Yes.
For the whole.
Because
now
I kept
looked-
it real with myself.
No.
And even with Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar, I knew
No.
that PSG wouldn't do jack.
When I looked, okay, maybe you, but when I looked at that,
No,
front
I knew
line,
PSG were not gonna
I
win
looked
the
at
Champions.
Verratti in the midfield. I looked at Marquinhos and Donnarumma. You cannot tell me that expectations were not to win the Champions League with that team.
Well,
What team wins the
I said it
expectations? then?
90,000 times.
You
that
said
PSG
it
will
yourself.
win.
You said it yourself. It's a super team.
Yeah, it is.
So then,
But-
how
but
do they not
still
have the
that-
expectations to win the Champions League?
Because they're just not that team. They don't have like the players necessary.
So how are they a super team then?
Because look at the team. Look at the paper.
So you're contradicting yourself.
No, they're a super team, but they just I don't know. They don't have.
It's all about the past.
I agree with you,
And also,
Nathan.
the
But thing
main
is-
problem is the league they play in. Even Madrid, even if we say La Liga is not the best like league,
much better
they
than
still
Liga.
play Madrid 6 Champions League like quarterfinal level games a season. PSG plays 0. There's no team in Liga that gets to the Champions League quarterfinal. There's 3 in La Liga.
So why do you say at the start of every year that PSG are gonna win the Champions League?
It's the endless cycle. It's the endless cycle. You sign 200 million players. There's no diluted. You look at that team. What am I supposed to say? Oh, another round of 16 exit,
I
man.
didn't say they would.
That's
win the
too
Champions
bad.
League.
Like,
I
yeah,
didn't say
you
they would.
did.
That's not.
You
That's
didn't.
you though.
You when you're
Vlad didn't. Even Vlad knew.
Okay, but
even
Vlad is
Vlad
an
knew.
idiot.
You see Vlad a PSG fan.
Vlad's not the idiot in this situation.
You can't tell me if
Vlad
you're a
has
fan.
the screenshots. You don't.
If you're a fan of a club,
Vlad only said that just because you wanted to have an opinion, like realistically. Like,
if you're a fan of a club, you have high expectations for your team,
Okay, but
and
at
those
least
high
be
expectations
real
are
with
winning the
yourself.
Champions League
At least
because
be real with
that's
yourself.
the only thing they can actually win that makes sense.
Be
Because
real with yourself.
we didn't be real with yourself.
bro, you can't.
Bro, PSG fans at the start of every year say they're gonna win the Champions League. You know it's not gonna happen.
How
Be
do we
real
know?
with yourself.
How do we know?
What do you mean how do you know?
Nathan.
PSG is PSG.
In one of the
They're
first,
not gonna win the Champions
listen,
League for another 20
Seiji,
years.
in one of the first podcast episodes, I said Arsenal are gonna win the league. You know what I got? Laughs from both sides
Oh, yeah.
of me. Remember that?
But that's Arsenal.
Laughs
That's
from
not-
both
that's not the
sides.
same- I
You
don't-
always have to believe,
It's not comparable.
and believing starts with passion from the heart,
comparable.
from the color of what
And that's
shirt
the
is
thing.
on you.
With
not
Arsenal,
comparable.
Lionel
with
Messi is
Arsenal-
thinking about Argentina every single time he
Exactly.
stands onto that pitch.
Exactly.
Neymar
It is.
thinks about his sister's birthday party and how much money he's gonna make at the end of the day. The only player of that team that actually cares about winning the Champions League
It's Kylian Mbappe.
is Kylian Mbappe.
So why do PSG fans think they're gonna win the Champions
Because
League?
they are
Yeah,
delusional, zero ball knowledge.
But yo, that's so
But you, that's
stupid.
it's still not what you're saying.
High expectations for the club, but then you're gonna tell me that with an Mbappe is the only player who cares about the Champions League. How are you supposed to win?
But Nathan,
That's after the
Nathan,
season.
Believing if you go into a season
And I said
with
this.
listen to me. If you go into a season with 3 of the best players in the world, top 3 best players in the world right now, arguably, arguably
You-
biggest
you
names.
forget-
Listen to me.
You forget
Listen,
PSG did
Nathan.
not lose a game before Christmas. You forget PSG did not lose
Nathan.
a game before Christmas. What do you mean it's Liga?
They didn't lose a game in the Champions League either.
Who did Real lose to?
Maccabi
Who
Haifa.
did Real lose to? Real lost to who?
Almeria.
Almeria?
We lost a couple games. So what?
Exactly.
At least we're still in the
So
fucking
so
Champions League.
if you're undefeated
playing
in
Liverpool.
Liga and you're undefeated in Champions
Liverpool
League
just
group
beat Man
stage,
United 7-0.
They lost to Bournemouth yesterday, 1-0, mate.
Mbappe's gonna go to.
They lost to
team
Bournemouth.
Mbappe's gonna
They
go
lost to
to.
Bournemouth 1-0
PSG?
yesterday.
did not lose a single game in all competitions before Christmas. You cannot tell me I didn't have high expectations.
Barcelona
What
has
what
lost
do you
one
have
La
to
Liga game
do?
this season.
Yeah?
And their fans know they're not in the Champions League. They're not even in
Because
the
they're focused on La
Europa
Liga. They're focused on La
League. They're not
Liga.
even in the Europa
Because they're
League.
focused on La Liga.
They beat United.
No, they didn't.
Oh, they lost to United. Wait, that's what I meant to say.
No.
Yo, look, that's what I meant to say.
No.
Yo, look, guys,
Oh.
that's what I meant to say, man.
Oh.
Ah, shit.
No.
PSG haven't lost a game before Christmas. Barcelona was undefeated in La Liga until like 2 weeks ago. Manchester United are having a very good run. In the
That
Prem.
proves that football is unpredictable.
I agree. It's 2 teams against each other. It's two sides of 11 players. Most of the time, very equal players.
What?
This podcast is gonna have to be cut short, guys. I'm just kidding.
Wait, let me see.
In like 20 minutes.
No. Say like
I
30
have to.
minutes.
I have to. Okay, just hurry it up. She'll talk with Alex.
I
But
don't know. I just
That's just.
We've only talked about
reality.
PSG.
Okay,
Let's move on.
move on to Barca and their allegations. I think that's pretty interesting.
I'm not surprised. Honestly.
And if they get relegated to Serie B, realistically, it's done.
I mean,
Serie B, whatever,
La
Segunda
Liga.
División, whatever.
Serie.
It's done. Their entire club is done.
So crazy.
They're in debt.
So crazy.
They're in debt by like 2 billion. They're gonna get relegated to the second division. All their players are gonna leave. They have no money. What are they gonna do?
It's so crazy.
It is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
These damn Barcelonians, man,
It's not the Barcelonians' fault.
doing all this brainwashing. Such a lovable club.
It
They're
is
the-
a lovable club.
They're the club that if you don't watch La Liga, if you're a Prem watcher, you support Barcelona.
Which is
You like Barcelona.
Nathan. Let me tell you one thing.
They're that club. These cheats. These goddamn cheats.
I mean,
You want me to tell you what? You want me to tell you? You want me
the
to tell
reason
you?
why I hate them so much.
we don't know why they're. We
Six-
don't know if they're guilty. Oh my god.
They
There's a
probably
reason
heard
why I
why.
hate them so much.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you why everyone loves Barca. Because of
Messi.
the picture that it has
Yeah.
on people
It's
who
the
don't watch it.
ideology. It's
You
the
know,
tiki-taka.
people love
It's the
Barca.
Tiki taka.
People love Barca for the 2015 Barcelona, for the 2009 Barcelona,
It's
for
because
the-
of PR.
for the-
You got Real
tiki-taka.
Madrid. What do they love? They love
For
the
the Pep
2017
Guardiola.
Casemiro and
It's because of
Ronaldo
PR.
diving. Like I don't
It's because
understand.
of PR.
It's not pure.
It's not PR.
It's because
It's
Barca
PR.
has
It
such
is.
a better
I mean,
image.
Barca propaganda is crazy
It's
on
not
social
Barca
media, man.
propaganda, man.
Yes, it is.
Hey,
Because
okay.
Madrid have no identity.
Bro, Gavi
Madrid have
won-
no identity.
Gavi won the young player of the year thingy Madrid.
Yeah,
And they weren't even in the damn Europa League.
because he's 17.
Yeah, and
no
Camavinga was
player
18 and he won the
17.
Champions League.
Yeah, but he barely
Jude
played in
Bellingham
that
was
Barca.
18 and he was playing at Dortmund. I don't
And
know.
what did he
was
do?
balling.
we both.
What did Gavi do?
I don't know. I'm
Zach.
not saying. I'm not saying Gavi should have
They
won.
didn't even win La Liga. No, I'm not getting
Golden
into
Boy
any
is
arguments.
not- Golden Boy is
I'm
not
not getting
trophies.
into any arguments.
Golden Boy is not trophies.
Golden Boy is who is the best young player of the
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
Okay, so why is Gavi the best young player in the year? Because of Barca media. Barca
It's
Pro.
not Barca.
Yes, it is.
Everything is the media. If with Madrid and Ronaldo fans, everything is the media.
Yes.
It's not.
Oh my
When you
God.
Madrid
So
have
how
no
can you explain to
identity.
me-
Madrid have no
Explain
culture.
to me how Gavi wins the Golden Boy award.
Because yeah, at a higher level. If you see him play, there's no other 17-year-old that can do what he does, or 18-year-old.
I think if Camavinga wanted, he could go back to Rennes and maybe bring them to the Europa League if he wants to play at Gavi level.
But it's just because Madrid have no identity. They don't have a play style that they're famous for. They don't have. It's just not like a club that people like.
People see Real Madrid as the best club in the world in history.
But not the most fun, the
but
most attractive. Like,
realistically-
it's not.
People don't want to see a club that wins everything.
And that just has no play style. Barca have had the tiki-taka play style. That's what made them famous. That's why everyone loves them.
But one thing
'Cause
is that
that's
no
the
one,
best-
no
it's
one.
the funnest play style.
The only
to
people
watch.
that hate Real Madrid, from my perspective, is Barcelona fans. No one hates Real Madrid.
I hate Real Madrid.
Okay, that's because you're a Barca fan.
Well, yeah. But
The people who hate Real Madrid
are the people who lost.
are
to
the
Real
people
Madrid.
who lose to Real Madrid.
That's the thing.
Realistically, everyone loses to Real Madrid.
So everyone hates Real Madrid.
So everyone hates Real Madrid. But everyone also doesn't hate Real Madrid because they're the best club in history.
We're not talking about that. I was talking about how Barcelona, they have the media, they have the fans, the neutrals, the media on their side. They have
Yeah,
all of that on their side.
You're right. The neutrals, they have it on their side. What about it?
And
That's
now-
life. That's football. Football.
now-
Half of football is media,
yes,
Nathan.
but
As a spectator, half of
Okay,
football is media. So what's
exactly.
your point?
I'm saying that the perception on Barcelona is completely false.
Okay, but that's coming from a Real Madrid fan.
Yeah.
What about the allegations? If they're proven guilty,
Nathan,
if they're
Nathan,
proven guilty-
Nathan,
if they're
Nathan,
proven
Nathan,
guilty-
Nathan,
if
Nathan,
they're proven guilty, am I wrong or am
Nathan,
I correct?
No,
Nathan.
you're right. If they're proven
Nathan,
guilty,
listen to
but
me.
nothing's been proven.
Nathan, let me tell you. Even if they're proven guilty, I'm gonna say it. Barcelona are still like it's not the players, it's not the manager, who
It's the
deal
image.
with all the
It's the
inside.
aura. It's the aura.
It's the
All
aura.
about the aura.
Exactly. You look at Camp Nou. You look at the Barcelona. Look at the badge.
Every-
You look at Messi.
Iconic.
The
You look at
Camp Nou
Neymar.
fans that gave up on their club last season and
Look.
against Frankfurt.
Gros, c'est
Bro,
un
they
match.
sold out the whole
Gros,
stadium.
c'est un match.
They sold out the whole stadium to Frankfurt fans. Arguably one of the reasons why Barca lost to Frankfurt. The whole stadium, the Camp Nou, the whole of Camp Nou was white. It looked like the fucking
All I'm saying
Bernabeu.
is,
It looked like the Bernabeu.
Nathan.
a
Those
quarter,
fans,
nah.
those fans.
As you don't understand what I'm saying.
A quarter of the Camp Nou makes more noise than the entire Bernabeu.
Yeah, I
How do you
agree.
know that?
I've
Bro,
seen all
I
the
watched
TikToks you see?
when I watch your
No.
Real Madrid. I see like
I see-
random like people just celebrating like
Tourists, it's a tourist
Literally.
club.
You don't
Literally.
understand Spanish. How are you gonna know what they're chanting?
I don't know,
I
bro.
don't hear
I don't even
noises.
hear
I don't
them.
hear noises.
I don't hear anything.
But that's not true. You
There's
guys
no,
are
I've never
there.
seen an ultra Real Madrid fan.
Exactly. I've never
At-
seen.
at the-
I've never
at
seen
the
a pier.
stadium.
I've never seen
Ever.
a pyro
Ever.
show.
Because there's no
Never seen
Real
I've never
flags.
seen-
There's
I've never
no Real
seen-
Madrid prop.
I've never seen flags.
There's no Real Madrid
So where are
prop.
the fans? The
So
prop,
where are the fans? That's
no Real
why.
Madrid prop.
Why do you think the
There's
media
no-
portrays
there's
Barcelona
no
how
Stoke
they
City
do and
prop.
not Real
There's no-
Madrid?
Because of the false image.
There's no Stoke City.
How is
prop.
that false image perceived by people?
Also, there's no Reading.
Realistically, it's life.
no
This
QPR.
if buts or maybes.
Reading are not the best club in the history.
There's if
Doesn't
but
matter.
there's
They
listen
still have
listen
more ambiance than any Madrid. team
listen
ever.
listen. There's
You
if
don't know that.
guys.
Yes,
I have
I
a
do.
statement. I have a
No,
statement.
you don't.
I have a statement.
No, you watch one Madrid game per month. How do you
I have a
know
statement.
that?
And I just don't do it.
I have a statement. I have a
You see the
statement.
stadium when we came back against PSG.
Yeah, I saw it.
You did.
Yeah.
And you can tell me there's
Oh,
no.
because you guys are gonna win your
There's no
15th Champions League.
So there's no ambiance. You saw the video.
Compared to other big European clubs, zero.
Not 0.
I'm
0.5.
I'm actually
Zero.
so.
Have you seen the PSG Ultras? Have you seen the Frankfurt
You know why?
Ultras?
Because
The
PSG have
Dortmund
never won a
Ultras.
Champions League,
The Dortmund Ultras.
and they never desire it
The
more than
United
anything
fans.
else in their world,
Maybe
in
not
their
the
life.
City, maybe not the City fans.
No,
the
okay,
Liverpool
so
fans.
Forget about the City fans. The Arsenal fans. We haven't won.
Cherry pick.
Safety. Safety.
Wow.
Wait.
Let me search
Oh, that
up.
smell. Oh my god.
What again?
Alex, what the?
Oh my god.
That does smell.
Wow.
Look, can we take that out of the podcast?
Look at this. Let's search up
Oh my
PSG
God.
Ultras and compare. Compare and contrast.
Show me in the stadium. I want to see in the stadium. Okay, but the PSG Ultras, like, they're celebrating a freaking win against
You cannot
Clermont.
tell me Madrid has this. If you can show me a single picture like this with inside the Madrid stadium, I'll like you don't understand. I don't care about Arsenal, man. Okay.
Whoa. Dude, that's lit, bro. We asked you in the stadium, you knobheads. What year is that? What year is that? What year is that?
I don't know. It doesn't
Exactly.
matter.
Exactly. Exactly.
You can't tell me.
What
Madrid
year is
fans
this?
have no
What year is
ambiance.
this? That's actually this year, but that's they literally they probably get given that at the stadium.
This is PSG Brest, and this is Madrid in the semifinals.
It doesn't matter. You can't tell me they have no ambiance.
Let's watch a little bit of this. They're just showing Stranger Things. City! It's giving me city vibes, bro.
Okay, watch.
City!
Watch.
What is this?
This is the Champions League final last year. Okay, whatever. We're done with this. It's just okay.
Bro, like you guys cannot tell me that there's no Madrid fans, ambiance, whatever.
Bro, Madrid is the
When we're
biggest club in the
biggest
world.
Yeah, you're the biggest.
It's the biggest club in the world. So why is there a perception? Why is there a perception then?
Perception of what?
Of
Guys, low key, we gotta stop this. So we should move on to Prem.
why is okay? Last point. Why is there a perception that Barcelona have better fans and a better ambiance and a better world?
I'm not saying Barcelona have better fans. I never said that. I said au contraire, Barca have shit fans. I'm saying that Barcelona have a false image on the media, spread by the media. They just have better PR. They're Gavi's good looking. Pedri plays Iniesta style football. I don't know. Lewandowski came from Bayern. I don't know, man. Like, when you have Iniesta, I think the media PR, obviously it came from Messi.
Yeah.
Messi has the best PR in the world. He played for Barcelona. Barcelona have the best PR in the world as well.
Yeah.
Okay, right, but Premier League. Arsenal are 5 points clear of Manchester City. Manchester City beat Crystal Palace yesterday 1-0 after a penalty of Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland has to get 6 goals in 11 games to beat the record of Premier League goals in a season.
Will he do it? Probably.
Will he do it? Maybe. Relegation battle is pretty crazy. I think it's 6 points separating about 7 teams. For that
Who's getting
relegation
relegated?
spots,
I think.
let's call it who's getting relegated.
Bournemouth.
Nathan?
Nathan, go first.
I think Bournemouth are 100%.
Going last. They're getting last.
No, it's Southampton's getting last.
No. It's obvious. It's
Bournemouth,
Bournemouth, Southampton,
Southampton.
Everton.
No.
It's obvious.
Leeds.
No. Everton.
I think Leicester.
What's a shot?
That's what Eddie Howe said.
Bournemouth, Southampton, and Leicester.
Bournemouth, Southampton, Everton.
I think Bournemouth, Southampton, Leeds.
Everton have that aura, bro.
Oh, I don't think Everton.
Yeah,
are
but
gonna get
they're
relegated.
so-
Wait, where's my phone?
it's
Let me
'cause
check. Let me tell you the exact numbers.
But it's
as of
because Everton, like, they have beef with the owners and like everyone hates the owners and then the players like don't like.
yeah, but Everton have
play.
passion, bro. They have a new manager.
Wow.
And what did I say?
There's
Bournemouth
20
Leeds-
from 12th to 20th. There's 5 points.
I know.
Realistically, West Ham are not getting relegated. I don't think Leeds. are
5
getting
points.
relegated.
12 to 20th is the same gap
Wow.
from first and second.
Crystal Palace could get relegated. Imagine the scenes.
Mm-mm.
Scenes.
Bro,
Chelsea
Crystal
can-
Palace have hard matchups. Look,
Crystal. I said it. I don't know why Patrick Vieira is not out.
they lose.
Look at their
They
last-
lose.
No, against
They
Brian,
potentially
They don't
they beat.
They won.
They beat-
3.
they
But
beat.
look at their last results.
oh, this is gonna be fun. These are gonna be fun.
Yeah,
These are
yeah.
gonna be big
If
games.
Palace
Look.
lose all of these
Relegation.
are gonna be relegation games.
Look at their last results. They can't score more than 1 goal a game. Look at this. It's unbelievable. I don't think they haven't scored 2 goals a game since November.
No.
Patrick
Realistically,
Vieira needs
when
to
you
get
have-
out.
When you have Olise,
And you have
Zaha,
and Eze.
and Eze,
You can't be doing
they've
that.
gotta
man.
leave Palace, man. It's
Or
like
they need a
St.
new
Max at
manager.
Newcastle.
They need a new manager.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Crystal Palace play well every game, but they never get a result.
I feel Wolves are the most relevant team.
Oh, Wolves are so relevant. The 13th. They could get relegated too.
Yeah, I hope they do.
Honestly, it's
Honestly,
so
you
tight.
have to see like the teams that you want out, and it's
Everton
obviously-
have a game in. Oh, but it doesn't
If
matter.
if Southampton, Wolves, and Bournemouth get relegated, then it'll be good for the Prem, because they're irrelevant teams, all of them,
No,
Southampton's
Southampton are
not
not irrelevant.
a little bit.
If Nottingham, Bournemouth, Leeds get relegated.
So that means James Ward-Prowse is gonna leave this summer if they get relegated.
Well, I mean,
No.
if you say that, then you have to
Who's
say.
gonna buy him?
Arsenal.
Who else plays for
Ward-Prowse is like-
Southampton?
Arsenal.
Ward-Prowse is a Southampton guy, bro.
Yeah, I guess. But would you prefer them?
Southampton have Tottenham, Brentford.
You know, Burnley could get like top 10 next year. They're really
No.
good.
Oh, then the
I
championship.
Championship.
think there's such a big gap between the championship and the Prem.
Bournemouth last season went crazy in the championship. Look at them
Yeah.
now.
Are you?
Yeah, probably.
I have more.
You know, my mom's here. We gotta finish.
Arsenal are gonna win the league.
You
I
know,
just-
I'm so hyped for this end of this.
I wanna
season.
say-
It's so good.
Can we talk about Kvaratskhelia and Osimhen?
Oh, did you
Oh
guys
my
see
God.
Kvaratskhelia goal today?
Surely yesterday.
Yesterday.
is coming to Madrid.
He's a left winger. They don't need him. He's gonna stay at Napoli, I think, and Osimhen as well. If they're gonna go really far in the Champions League.
Osimhen said it was his dream to play in the Prem. He's probably gonna leave.
He's gonna go to Man
I
U.
think Man
Man
United are gonna
Man
get.
U are gonna target Mbappe and
Osimhen.
Osimhen this summer, and they're gonna get one of the two.
Man U are not gonna get Mbappe, so
They
they're
could.
gonna.
If the Qataris buy them.
Oh, they're not getting Mbappe.
We'll see. But I think Osimhen likes playing with Barca. So
Yeah, but
double swap.
if Kvaratskhelia and Osimhen go to Man U, where's Rashford gonna play?
On the right.
On the right. No, it doesn't make sense.
You buy Anthony for 100 million.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Bro, Anthony has 3 goals in like 900 minutes.
Wait, who was it?
Yeah, but it's like Grealish. You buy him for 100 million, you have to play him. You have to get your money's worth.
Yeah, but Grealish is good, bro. Like,
Yeah, I know.
he's not even
Alisson
bad.
is as
But
many.
Grealish doesn't have the stats.
Alisson is as many assists as Anthony. Does.
Everyone is talking about Grealish and like his stats, but like when you watch him, you know he's good, man.
Yeah, Grealish is good.
I've been.
He's just
saying
not 100 million worthy, but he's good. I mean, I'm really hyped for this end of the season. It's gonna be really good. You know, this was a really good podcast episode. So we took it seriously.
it was more of a theoretical,
Yeah, but that's good sometimes.
hypothetical.
I mean, right now, like, football is like
It's like following its course.
yeah, it's normal. Like, there's
But
nothing.
at the end of this season, last month is gonna be insane.
One thing I want to say that people don't understand is how crazy it is that Arsenal are winning the league.
You know, I said they were getting sixth at the beginning of the
I'm
season.
actually like, I knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah, where's my prem predictions? I need to see this.
I'd even predict Arsenal winning.
I said
You said Arsenal second, I think, Alex.
I said Chelsea second, Liverpool third, and Arsenal sixth.
No, I think, wait.
And I said Forest, Leeds, and Bournemouth. Oh, in my relegation, I said Fulham 16th.
Oh, you know,
Southampton 13th.
it could still happen.
Leicester 10th. Newcastle 8th. That was a shot. West Ham 7th. Oh my god.
I bet City, Arsenal,
Tottenham.
United.
Oh, Chelsea, Liverpool out of Champions
Chelsea.
League. Wow.
Liverpool 6th,
That was good.
Newcastle, Palace, yeah. West Ham 9th,
Yeah.
10th, Wolves.
Brighton 18th. His bottom three is Brighton, Fulham, and Bournemouth.
God,
And they're both top 10. Oh.
Southampton 16th,
Nice.
15th Leeds, yeah. I mean the top 5 I did, top 7 I did better than you.
I did really bad, but I took it on paper. Because the thing is, Arsenal did not have the team to win.
It's not always about the team, my
I know what
boy.
I'm saying. Alright, Alex, we gotta wrap this up. Alex, wrap it up.
Wrap it up like a sandwich.
Wait.
Wrap it up. I don't care.
This video is on. I was trying to find my
Thomas.
Wrap it up.
We won the league at Anfield. We won it at the Lane. Stamford Bridge, Old Trafford. Oh, guys, I forgot to mention. Gabriel Jesus is back, lads. Shut the mouth. Shut
And Nunez.
the mouse.
Balling.
Who's that?
Finish it.
Realistically, I can't find my prediction for that. You remember?
I remember
Tony
that.
looks like a caveman.
Tony, you look so fun.
When was that?
That was when we beat like. Bro, Tony wasn't even a fan
Tony
back
looks like
then,
a
bro.
caveman, man. He looks like a caveman, bro.
No. So, guys, Jesus is back, and I just want to dedicate this song to him. How does it go again? Okay.
Look
well,
at it. Oh.
I want to dedicate a song to him. How does it go again?
It's the Euros.
Champions League. No, it was Portugal, Spain, like Euro qualification. Okay, guys. So.
Saint-Etienne, man.
Oh, look at this. Bro, Carlos is a Valencia fan, but he's secretly a Madrid fan. Capullo.
Okay, guys. Bro, you're such a glow up, bro. Okay, guys. He said it's your time to shine. And he's collecting jabbies. I'm gonna make you mine. They said he walks on water.
Oh, yo, Alex, can you ask the last question?
They said he
You said you
walks
had a
on
question.
water.
You said you had a question, Alex?
How long will it take for Arsenal to win the league?
3 months.
What do you guys think of Tottenham?
I think they're poo.
What do you guys think of the Punas?
Tottenham.
Thank you.
That's alright. That's good. That's good. That's
We
alright.
ain't Tottenham.
We hate Tottenham. We hate Tottenham. We hate